again to carry on playing through some more Detective Instinct. So, right. So far in the story, we've had the meet up with Detective Daltrey, who has proven himself to be a bit of an odd an odd character. Yeah, he's a police detective who lets some students here to look at a crime scene, of all people. But yeah, we are playing a character who we have named, so he's named Beard, and this is Emma, who we are travelling with. We're students of literature travelling with our professor to the country of Vendrica, which I don't know if that's a real place or not. Actually, we have the power of search engines. No, it is not a real place. It's somewhere that was made up for this game. So, okay, yeah. So yeah, the professor grew up here, so that's part of the reason why they're travelling there, and it's a study trip that they're doing, and they're on this train for 3 days. Now, Emma ran into a woman who seemed upset. Got talking with her, had drinks with her, agreed to meet for lunch to talk more, but then she didn't turn up. And everyone who saw the two of them are claiming there was no other woman. It was just Emma. She was on her own. There was no woman with her. And it's driving her mad, because she's kind of thinking, am I actually going mad? Was this woman actually here? I just noticed, I went E for the notes before, but then I've just seen it's there as well. Shows for paying attention. Oh yeah, I said I was going to do something as well, so... Oh, right, so if I... Right. Okay. I'll have to look into that separately. Anyway. Right, where were we? Yeah, we've just had the chat about the woman. And we're going to go to the the drinks car. I think it's the the lounge car, because the bartender claimed that he only saw Emma. There were some other people. There were 2 guys in polo shirts, and there was an older gentleman as well who saw them, and there was a couple who gave them a really strange look. So those are people we're going to want to talk to. Right, so let's make our way over there. Oh, look who's there. That looks like a Detective Daltrey. Not a lot of people here, huh? Yeah, I don't recognise anyone. Let's ask around. Maybe somebody knows something. Check. Right. So, looks like the bartender is talking to someone. Who is that? Wait a second. Is that? Yep. Well, if it isn't my favourite murder suspect, fancy meeting you here. Yeah, it's not going to be so funny soon, is it? Detective Daltrey, what are you doing here? Hey now, that's no way to greet an old friend, is it? And how are you doing, young lady? Oh, okay, but Detective, what are you doing here? As usual, nobody's happy to see me. That's okay, no hard feelings, huh? Let's say I boarded this train on a hunch. I'm still investigating the case from last night, you know, and we came into some new evidence, and it pointed to this train. Wait, don't tell me. Is the killer on board? Whoa, easy now. I'm not saying that. Granted, I'm not saying that, but no, that's not specifically why I'm here. We have reason to believe there's a connection between this train and the case, so rather than let the opportunity pass me by, here I am. Hey Beard, you don't think the woman the woman I met has something to do with Daltrey's case, do you? Well, I certainly think it does. I don't know, can't hurt to ask him about it though. Right, so a note's been added. Daltrey, okay. Right, police detective is investigating a murder that took place at the hotel we stayed at the other night. He doesn't really act much like a policeman. He's very aloof and kind of absent-minded. Maybe I'm just missing something here. Or maybe he had something to do with it. Oh, that'd be a turn-up, wouldn't it? Right, discover. let's ask the detective about the case bit. Right, I think the discuss button is actually the game's way of saying, right, let's see where we are and see what the game is suggesting to do next, which is a nice touch. Very, very difficult to build a feature like that, though, because you've got to make sure at every single point of the game, with everything that the player has done, that there is something to point them in the right direction. So, check Daltrey. Detective Daltrey can't exactly say I ever expected to see him again. Right, talk. Hey, Detective, what else have you learned about the case? I really can't tell you much. Things have gotten a bit complicated. Though, I guess I could at least talk about the things we've announced publicly. I'm wondering what that thing is on the side of his face there is. It looks like a plaster to me, but... I'm not sure why it would be there. Or is it? That could be an earpiece. Actually, it looks like there might be one on both sides. But alright. I'll at least tell you this. We've ID'd the victim overnight. Turns out he was a Ganbrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Ganbrican. I wonder if that's another, a real place or made up. Probably made up, considering Vendrico's been made up, so... As far as we can tell, he was nobody special, just one of thousands of immigrants among the population. No criminal record, nothing suspicious. A Gambian immigrant named Otto Keller. Right. Okay. Let's ask him about Gambrica. So Otto Keller was an immigrant from Gambrica. Right, you know about Gambrica, don't you? Of course we do. It's an important part of what we were studying. Vendrica and Gambrica used to be one country which for decades was under military occupation. At the end of the Vendrican Revolution, the country was split between the east and the west. The west side gained its independence as Vendrica, the east side remains under occupation as Gambrica to this day, which would explain why there's immigrants. Wow, you really know your stuff? Yes, you would. Okay, right. Okay, let's go through things. Oh, we've got a note added. So we've got more information on Gambrica. Oh, it doesn't say which parts we've read. Oh. Okay. Alright, so that is a new one. So yeah, small European country, directly east of Vendrica. Prior to the Vendrican Revolution, Gambrica, yeah, that's what we've all done. To change it, yeah, okay. So the revolution. Ah, right, so it does actually show which parts are new. I like that as a detail. Right. In the conclusion of the revolution, the western half of Vendrica gained its independence, but the eastern half, now called Gambrica, remains under occupation to this day. Occupation by who? Right, so... Okay. Right. I wasn't going to tell you this, but I feel like I owe you an explanation for why I kicked you off the scene last night. Right before I asked you to leave, we found something on the street that changed the tone of our investigation significantly. A small bullet. I had a feeling that this guy had been shot. Bullet? Does that mean? Yes, the guy was shot. And upon closer examination of the window fragments, we determined a gunshot was what likely shattered the window. Oh, right, so they shot, it went through the person, shattered the window, and because the bullet went through the window, it also fell to the street. Most bullets that you'd use shooting people don't go through and come out the other side, or if they do, they're powerful. Because I think it's usually dum-dum rounds. They're designed specifically to just shatter and fragment on impact, so they spread out and do as much internal damage as possible, with the idea being that the more of it that stays in the body, the better for causing injury. And it's a horrid thing to think about for weaponry, but that's kind of what they're intended for. If a bullet has actually gone through and out the other side, that means either it was too powerful. Now, being that it was in the gut, it would have to be very powerful to do that if it was a fragmentation round, or it was an armor-piercing round, or something that wasn't intended to fragment. I may be overthinking it, but yeah, I wonder if they'll mention any of that, because a number of things that I've said and they've gone and said as well. No gun was found at the scene, so there must have been someone else in that room last night. Yes, so it definitely wasn't a suicide. It's hard to say for sure what happened in there. All we know is that the victim, Otto, didn't make it out alive and someone else got away. So, going by the opener, the guy was alive when he went through the window and was quite possibly alive after he hit the ground. Yeah, that's not a nice way to go. Right, about the case, yeah, you still got some more to tell me. The victim was a Gambican immigrant named Otto Keller. Oh, is that it? Okay. Right. I can't be too specific, but let's just say that we have reason to believe Otto Keller was connected to this train. I'm here to find out why. Oh, the woman's connected with him. The woman with the name beginning with A, the one that Emma saw, she's connected with this. Right, okay. Okay, so the nature of why we're asking about the bartender will change whether we ask this first. But I've got a feeling the game isn't advanced enough to take that into consideration, so I'll ask about the bartender first. Oh, him? I was just getting a beer. Aren't you working? What's that supposed to mean? Geez, are all American college students this uptight? It's just one drink. Actually, that view there, I think, of the hair there, where I mentioned it looked like something on the side of his head, I'm thinking that might just be some greying hair. I intend to speak to everyone on the train eventually as a part of my investigation. He's a bit of an odd guy. Gives me the creeps, if I'm being honest. That's very interesting. A missing woman. I don't think I've seen any woman fitting that description. Why do you ask? Oh, it's a long story. I just haven't been able to find her since this morning and nobody of us seems to remember. A missing woman? Oh, that's peculiar. Well, I'll keep an eye out for her. I plan on speaking to just about everyone on the train, so I'm sure I'll see her eventually. No, you won't. Man, a couple of dead bodies, a missing woman. What's going on these days? A couple? We only know about one. Yeah, man, it's nuts. Wait, what did he just say? Detective, what did you mean by a couple of dead bodies? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to ask. Huh? Did I say that? Yes, Detective, you did. I heard it too. Alright, you got me. Fine, I'll tell you. This morning we discovered something that has turned this whole case on its head. Another murder victim. Another victim. So was this after the one last night? Okay, another. At about 5 o'clock this morning, a lawyer named Edison Maxwell was found dead at his home with a knife in his back. It was a very strange crime scene. Nothing appeared to have been stolen, nor was there any sign of a struggle. Just poor Maxwell, face first on his dinner plate. That's just awful. I agree, such a waste of good prime rib. I wouldn't share a tear for old Maxwell, honestly. Rumours have floated. Thank you, yes, that is appropriate. Yeah, I wouldn't shed a tear for old Maxwell, honestly. Rumours have floated around for years about him. Right, that raises a question. Are Otto and Maxwell connected in some way? Otto was an immigrant, so maybe Maxwell was a lawyer that helped him get into the country. Maybe what if this is a political thing where somebody, maybe Otto left the other country, Gambrica. Maybe he fled Gambrica as a political asylum seeker, and he had information that somebody from Gambrica is trying to silence, and Maxwell may have been connected to it. It's all too possible, I think. Oh, blackmail, forging evidence, financial scams, you name it. We were never able to nail him on anything, unfortunately, and now I guess we never will. Bummer, right? Well, you never know, because sometimes when people die, all the truth of everything comes out. Everything they were keeping silent is no longer being kept under wraps, and it comes out. You look through history and that's happened so many times. Go. Right, so what does this have to do with the hotel case? Aha, I'm glad you asked. So after a tiny bit of digging, we discovered Maxwell actually had a housekeeper. And his name? Otto Keller. Yep, I was right, they were connected somehow. The victim from the hotel. It's too early to say whether or not Keller was involved in Maxwell's murder, but, well, it sure is too strange to be a coincidence, isn't it? No, I think they were both killed by the same person. Although it's possible that Otto killed Maxwell and then was on the run, and someone got to Maxwell before he was able to escape, basically to get revenge on him. Or maybe someone had it in for Maxwell and Otto. Look straight into that. A missing woman, huh? Okay. Nothing new there. Okay, this is the lounge car. I wonder if there are any traces of the woman ever met around here. Well, it doesn't seem like he knows anything about her, but the new evidence in the case is fascinating, isn't it? Yeah, and a little eerie, honestly. It seems like it's even more serious than we realised. We should probably leave him to investigation. I don't want to distract him. I don't know. He seems to have no problem finding ways to distract himself. Oh, we all know that feeling, don't we? We all know that. Well, that's just about all I know at this point. How about that? I said I couldn't tell you much, but I kind of told you a whole lot, didn't I? Oops. Well, whatever, it's fine. I trust you two. Just don't share anything I just told you, okay? We know that they're going to share it. We won't, Detective. Thank you. I should get back to work. I have quite a lot of people to speak to and not a lot of time. What's the betting you go straight back to the bar for that drink you wanted? So with that, I bid you farewell. Good luck finding your mystery woman. What do you think we should do now, Beard? I think it's about time we talk to the bartender. Ah! What can I get you? Oh, nothing for me. If you don't mind, I want to ask you a few questions. Hello again. Ah, yes, the girl. I don't like this guy. I don't like this guy at all. Ask away. Right, okay, notes. Interesting we only get these. Interesting we only get these after we finish the conversation. Okay, adultery. Right. So it turns out Daltrey's case involves two murders now. The victim of the hotel, Otto Keller, is connected to a lawyer who was found dead named Maxwell. Otto apparently had some connection to the train, so Daltrey came on the train to investigate. Okay, so Otto. The man who was killed at the hotel we were staying at in Vendrica the other night, he fell from the window of a room on the 5th floor. According to Daltrey, Otto was a Gambican immigrant who worked as a housekeeper for a lawyer named Edison Maxwell. Maxwell was found dead in his home after Otto was killed. Daltrey says Otto was connected to this train somehow, so they must have found some evidence to suggest that. Was he planning on taking a trip to London before he died? Yeah, I mean, the first thing to think of is maybe they found a train ticket on there, but the fact they didn't find a wallet or anything, or maybe they did find a wallet at some point there with an ID in there and that had a train ticket. Although I'd imagine he would have shared that information with us if they had done. Right, Edison Maxwell, a lawyer who was found killed in his home not long after the murder at the hotel the other night. Given that information, I think he was murdered first. He was murdered in the evening and then they went after Otto. Daltrey says that Maxwell was a pretty shady character involved in many illegal activities. The police were never able to charge him with anything, but, well, they'll never get a chance to now. The victim from the hotel, Otto Keller, worked for Maxwell as a housekeeper. It can't be a coincidence that both of them were killed. Right, so, let's think. I wonder what that guy has to say. Check the bartender. This bartender looks kind of scary. I was thinking kind of shifty, not scary. Right, talk. Detective. That man said he was a detective. Is that true? Yeah, he's investigating a murder case. Murderer? I see. I think I just made a boo-boo telling him that. Right, missing woman. There was no woman. The girl came here by herself. Okay, ask about the drinks. A varied selection of alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages here. Our tea in particular is quite popular. Would you like something? Well, he's denying it, just like Emma said. I don't think we're going to get very far with this guy. He's literally the first person we're asking, so he's going to have the least information. There was no woman. You know, just like Emma said. He's lying again. I swear she was here. I believe you. It's just why would he lie? It doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't think he's going to change his mind. Or maybe we should try asking him about something else. But I kind of just want to keep pressing it. Ask him about him. You want to know about me? Not particularly, but I mean, about the way we go through. I mix drinks, I sell them, and then I watch. You watch. To make sure my customers are enjoying, of course. This seems like an unnecessary thing to mention, but Daughtry was right, this guy gives me the creeps. Girl came to me, poured one cup of tea, drank it alone. Only 2 other customers ordered drinks today. If anyone else has gotten a drink with the girl, I'd know. Okay. Right, so who are the other customers? It's been a slow day. I remember each transaction very clearly. The girl ordered a cup of tea. Sometime after she left, a woman came in and ordered a glass of wine. And just a moment ago, that man calling himself detective ordered a beer. That's all. 3 drinks, no more, no less. Are you sure you're not forgetting any? My, such little faith in my recollection. See for yourself. This cash register keeps track of every transaction I make per day. The number goes up for every individual drink sold, but clearly says 3. Let's keep asking. Would you like something? So he's saying the cash register tracks how many drinks he's sold, huh? Let me take a look at this. He's right, it says 3. But if he's covering up, he could have easily just marked 1 in when 2 were sold. He's already cleaning up a teacup. Maybe there's... Oh, he said 1 cup of tea, 1 glass of wine and 1 beer. Those are all different cup sizes. What if there's 2 teacups he's cleaning up? Okay, so we know 3 drinks were sold, 1 to Emma, 1 to Daughtry, and 1 to some woman who got a glass of wine. I wonder. Ask about customers again. Can you describe the woman who ordered the glass of wine? If you must know, she was a very glamorous woman, sparkling purple dress. She was quite rude and boisterous. It doesn't sound anything like the woman Emma described, so I guess it wasn't her. I know what you're thinking, Big. There's no way that was her. Besides, both of us drank tea together. We didn't have any wine. Tea, huh? Ooh. Can I help you? I can't click on the teacup. Drinks. So, you serve tea here, yeah? Our tea is a very special blend made of ingredients native to Vendrica. It is well known for its delicate flavour, minty aroma, and its strength. Many experience a soporific effect when they drink too much and subsequently report quite vivid dreams. Sorry, I saw something move on my screen. Report quite vivid dreams. Tell me, girl, did you experience such a phenomenon? Well, yes, I did take a nap shortly after drinking it, but I thought so. Even a small dose would likely cause drowsiness in a girl of your height and weight. This seems mighty convenient for him to have that information, though I must admit, a dream so vivid you believe it was real, creating a woman in your mind. That for me is a new one, and will require further research. Is he drugging people? Is he drugging people with his tea? Research? Just what kind of experiments is this man running? Yeah, what about this research? What exactly did you mean by research? The tea I serve is my own concoction. I've dedicated my life to the pursuit of creating exotic beverages. Yeah, why would you sell people tea like that? Yeah, he's clearly mucking around. Therefore, I create new formulas. They require testing. My customers are my unwilling test subjects. Oh, you shithead. Is that legal? What exactly are you putting in these drinks? Relax, it's just tea. I'm not a pharmacist. Okay, that makes it worse. That makes it worse. My drinks are harmless. Not with a look like that on your face. Did you see that? Would you like one? Oh, fuck no. No, thank you. So be it. Oh. Yeah, we've got to keep asking them these things. There was no woman. Okay. Such a vivid dream. That look. That is the look of a mad scientist. Such a vivid dream. Fascinating. Want to talk about yourself? Research? A murder case. Very intriguing. I've only sold 3 drinks a day. One was ago. So he's saying his freaky tea made Emma dream up this woman. Is that even possible? I've had enough of this. I'm going to go for a walk. I just need to clear my head a bit, I think. Emma left. Right. Okay. While it's pretty fancy close up, maybe I'll come back tonight for a nightcap. I'm not going to trust anything this guy's serving. I'm not trusting anything. Wait, what's the legal drinking age here again? Oh god, yeah, because the legal drinking age is lower in most countries than America. Okay, let's try everything again. Or am I? Like, coming up about the tea seems to have really bothered her. What if it was just a dream? No, there's just no way Emma could confuse a dream with reality. Think, what else can I ask this guy about? That's right, the other witnesses. Emma said there was an old man and a pair of guys with polo shirts. Ah, okay. Right. That's anyway. Yes, I remember the men you speak of. The 2 men in polos left about an hour ago. They ordered no drinks, so I paid little attention to them. The old man also offered no drinks, so I paid little attention to him as well. He's been gone for quite some time. Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about him? The men in polos were having quite a lively and irritating conversation. What about? I cannot say. The old man, however? Well, I shouldn't speculate. I'll just say he struck me as a tad out of place. Out of place? What does that mean? I saw them, but they're no longer here. Okay. I think that's just what I'm going to get out of this guy. I wonder where Emma went. Probably best not bother her for now. Only thing I have to do is to check is the couple Emma said she ran into with the woman on their way here earlier. They're in a cabin near the observation car line. Maybe I'll go check that out. Right, okay. So yeah, we've got the bartender. Huh? Okay, the bartender working on the lounge car on a train. He claims that the missing woman Emma was talking about never existed. He claims that only 3 drinks were sold the morning that Emma supposedly shared tea with the missing woman. He says he sold 1 cup of tea to Emma, 1 glass of wine to another woman, and a beer to Detective Daltrey. His cash register, which tracks the number of sales that are made per day, clearly says 3. This guy is an absolute creep. Lord knows what he's putting in his experimental tea blends. Still Still though, why would he lie about never seeing this woman? He's definitely hiding something from us. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, at the moment I'm only getting the one location to go to, so it's very linear at this point. I'm hoping it does open up and I can go multiple places. Ah, and time's moving on as well. Surely it can't take that long to go to the other end of the tray. Well, I've checked every other nearby cabin. This has to be the one. S21. Come on, there has to be something. Wait. Recognise that voice? Do you? Emma? Oh, hi, babe. What brings you here? What the fuck are you doing here? I was just investigating. Cool. Me too. Okay, now I'm suspicious of her. Are you going through these people's things? What? No. It's not what it looks like, Beard. You see, this is the cabin that couple I mentioned was in, right? I was going to talk to them again, but they weren't here, and, you know, the door was open, so... took advantage of the opportunity. Okay, fine, it's exactly what it looks like. Beard, I swear those two are hiding something. When me and that woman were on our way to the lounge car, the couple in this cabin gave us a really strange look. Like they were surprised. I'm certain they recognised her. I know I shouldn't be doing this, it's just... I'm just looking for any evidence that she exists at all. It wasn't just a dream, I'm sure of it. Oh, Emma. Okay, I'll help you look. Let's make this quick before we get caught. Yeah, before we get caught. Are you sure? I feel bad for dragging you into this. Hey, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's just hurry up before they come back. Okay, right. So we've got nothing new on the notes, so... Right, let's just discuss first. Let's keep looking. Right. So check the area. This room looks very expensive. It's like a whole suite. Oh yeah, they've got the fancy bed, couch. It's quite the... I can't remember what those are called. Excuse me. Right. Good. Whoever these people are, they must be pretty rich to be able to afford a cabin like this. Okay. Right, check. Right. So is this a top hat? Yeah, it looks a bit cartoony to me. You know, there were a lot of men wearing hats like this in Vendrica, weren't there? It was like we travelled back to the 1940s. I think it's cute. Men should go back to wearing hats in America, don't you think? I don't think it would work with American culture. Sure, but doesn't this hat look a little, I don't know, stupid? You should try it on. Maybe you'd look great. I thought you were looking for evidence. I think we should hurry up with real evidence instead. I keep calling it. Okay, you're right. But you're also no fun. Right. It's a jewellery box. Oh, right. I was thinking jewellery box, but I felt like it was too big for one. Right. Oh my. I wonder what kind of jewellery is in here. Ooh, worth a fortune. Kind of careless to just leave this out in the open. If the cabin door is locked, it's not a problem, but... Yeah, we're lucky it's just us in here and not actual thieves. We shouldn't be in here either, Emma. Wait, what? Hey, what are you doing? Don't just open it. I didn't. The train hit a bump or something, opened on its own. Oh, is that right? I'm serious. But, you know, now that it's open, I guess we could take a quick look. Cards. Playing cards. Bunch of random... Do you think they came from the deck on the table there? Maybe, but what are they doing in the jewellery case? I don't know. It's awfully strange. I wonder if there's something significant about these cards in particular. Good. Make a note of which cards are in the case. Maybe it will come in handy later. I can't imagine this will be helpful, but alright, sure, whatever makes you happy. Right, done. Now let's close this back up, just to be safe. Okay? Right, so the playing cards. Okay, right, we found 8 playing cards in a jewelry box in the wealthy couple's cabin. They were the 8 of spades, 5 of diamonds, jack of clubs, 3 of hearts, king of spades, 2 of clubs, queen of diamonds, ace of hearts. Why these cards in particular were put away in here? They signify something, but I don't know what. Let's... looks like a deck of playing cards. Right, okay, so... bottle of aspirin. Okay. Very comfy looking couch. Kind of an odd place for a mirror, but it sure does look fancy. Oh, there's a sparkle there. Yeah. Be cosy. Is it mirror? Is there something shiny in between the cushions? Let's take a look. You're right. This looks like a. That looks like a ring, and wasn't the opener? It had a spinning ring on it. A wedding ring, maybe. Ooh. Otto and that woman were getting married. And that's the reason for the killing, because it's a connection between two cultures that are completely opposed. If a Vendrica woman was going to marry a Gambrian immigrant, that wouldn't be seen very well to certain people. Or Gambrican, whichever one it was. This must belong to one of them. Not necessarily. I think so. I don't know. I have a hard time believing a married couple would drop their ring so carelessly. Or they took it from somebody. Maybe we should take a closer look at it. Take the ring. Right, let's take a closer look at this ring here. Inspect ring. Looks like there's an engraving on the inside. It's in a language I don't recognise though. Let me see. They actually did a piece of artwork of her holding the ring. Or maybe it's two pieces. It could be her body and then the arm separately. I think this is in Vendrica's native language. Professor Martin. He'd probably be able to read it. But Vendrica is an English-speaking country, isn't it? Not it is since it claimed independence. Yes, but historically, before the country's occupation, it had its own language that the majority of citizens spoke. Alright, before the occupation. It's sort of obsolete now, though. Wonder what it says. Okay. Anything here? It's a painting of a young couple in a garden. What a beautiful painting. Such a passionate depiction of a young love. The brushstrokes make it look impressionistic. This was probably painted in the late 1800s or early 1900s. Since when were you such an art enthusiast? Oh, I'm not really. I just took an art history course my freshman year as a breadth requirement. Okay? It was fun though, and now I can trick people thinking I'm super cultured whenever I see fine art. Well, you could have fooled me. Okay, what about the bed? Look at the size of that bed. I can't believe this thing even fits on the train. I mean, you can fit anything on a train if you can make the carriage big enough. Okay, nothing here. Bed is huge. It's a potted plant. That's not a potted plant, that's a vase of flowers. Nothing here, nothing here. There was a ring between the couch cushions. Jewelry books. Random playing cards. Playing cards. Okay, right, okay, discuss. Oh, I know what we should do. Talk to the professor. Gather into Professor Martin. I'm sure he could translate it for us. But what if the couple finds out we took it? Oh, come on. It was wedged between two couch cushions. Either they put it there to hide it, or they misplaced it there. Either way, I don't think it's going to be coming after. I don't think they're going to be coming after us for it. If it turns out it's theirs, we'll just return it later, say we found it somewhere else on the train. It'll be fine. I have to know what this ring says. It may be our only clue. Alright, I'll hold on to it now. Let's get out of here, quick. Timing. Is it me, or does that guy look a little bit like Charlie Chaplin? or somebody else that he played in a film, very famous film. Uh-oh. Um, hello, sir. We were just leaving. We got lost and what's with this guy? Isn't he going to say anything? Monty, dear, can you get me an aspirin? My head is pounding. So his name is Montgomery. What's this? We have guests. Oh, hello again. Ah, snooty woman. Oh, it's you. Didn't I tell you? I haven't the faintest idea what you're talking about. What are you doing in our cabin? That's, oh, each one of these is struggling. Now, what do we say? A funny story, we were, what's that, dear? You were saying you invited these two into our cabin. Huh? Oh, Monty, what am I going to do with you? Surely you could at least be a bit more discerning when selecting guests. Okay, what the hell just happened? He said nothing, and then she prompted to say, did you invite them in here? And he nodded. What the? What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, did he just cover for us? I don't know why he would do. Ah, hello there, Hellbirch. Thank you for the lurk. Okay, don't know why he would, but thanks, Monty. We're sorry to bother you, but would you mind if we asked you a couple of questions? We're trying to solve a mystery. No, I'm really in no mood for an interrogation. Monty, dear, where's that aspirin? Oh, God. Is she okay? Yeah, she's really overacting, isn't she? Check them out. I wonder what this guy's deal is. And the woman, she's being awfully dramatic about this headache. Well, I mean, there are some people who naturally are that dramatic because they think that's the way they should be. Okay, Monty, please, where is my aspirin? I simply cannot stand this headache any longer. Okay, so these are the people who can afford this ridiculous room. They must be absolutely loaded. Is she okay? Don't you remember where you put the bottle? Monty, what am I supposed to do? And I haven't got the option to to go point. Yeah, I haven't got the option to go check where with the question mark and then get the mouse pointer to or the actual in-game pointer to look at the thing. So I can't click on anything. Okay, awfully dramatic. The man. Okay, the area. Oh, my head, what am I to do? Is there an aspirin bottle in here somewhere? Oh, we finally get there. Yes. Let's give this to her before she collapses. Show. Oh. Oh, I don't want to show them the ring. We found the aspirin bottle. You quickly give it to me. Wow. You're a lifesaver. What would I have done without you? This is some ridiculous act. I don't know. Look a little to your left, maybe? I'm feeling better already. I suppose looks like everything. You were actually somewhat helpful. You said you wanted to ask some questions. Yes, I suppose we can spare some more time. Please make it quick. My name is Vida, and this is my husband, Monty. What do you want? Right, okay, so notes. Right, the ring. Okay, whenever we found wedged between the couch cushions in Vader and Monty's cabin, there's an aspirin, there's an inscription on it, written in what Emma thinks is Vendrick's native language. Right, I'm going to save, because I want to find out if showing them the ring is a bad idea. Did either of you two lose a wedding ring? We found this in one of the train cars, and lose a wedding ring? Don't be ridiculous, dear. Monty and I would never be so careless with the symbol of our eternal love. I don't see a ring in the artwork. That could just be a mistake that was made in the or an omission that was made in by the artist, and we can't see his hat. Nor would I ever be caught dead with a ring that cheap. Okay, whoever bought that must have gotten it from a homeless person outside the jewellery store. If Monty proposed to me with that disgraceful piece of junk, I'd have dumped him on the spot. Of course, Monty would never have done such a thing. He knows what I'm worth, isn't that right, darling? Oh dear. Right, okay, doesn't appear to belong to either Veda or Monty, so we're not sure whose ring it is or why it was in the cabin. And I also didn't react to it as if to say, actually, then again, his reaction could be taken as he knows about the ring. A check. Okay. Check that. This woman seems to be a real piece of work. Yeah, and she's just constantly laughing there. She's laughing more than Daltrey. Monty. His outfit sure is interesting. But why isn't he saying anything? Well. Would you mind not ogling my husband? It's quite unsettling. Sorry, I was just admiring his hat. Oh, is that right? Yeah, I think it looks cool. Maybe more mention of hats like that, don't you think? Are you making fun of me? Yes, we are making fun of you. Oh, I'm loving this. This writing is exactly my sense of humour. Okay, let's see what happens if I... Mind your manners around me, young man. Nothing to worry about there, lady. Let's try the Kojima thing. You're not getting any funny ideas, are you, dear? Is she serious? Not that look again. Please, someone get me out of here. Okay, right. Now, let's start with asking them about... Let's ask them about Vida. So, what do you do, Miss Vida? Probably spend money. What do I do? What's an insipid question? A woman of my stature has no need to work for a living. It would be embarrassing. Not that the two of you would understand. You both look distinctly middle class. This is exhausting. Yeah, this woman is, God. Monty and I are well known in Ventrican high society. I wouldn't expect a couple of obvious tourists like you two to understand. But Monty. Monty, was it? And actually, thinking back to when Monty covered for us, because she said, Monty, did you invite these people in? And that was after the two of them arrived. So it's almost like both of them are covering for us, which feels very odd. Yeah, absolute piece of work. I think both of them are a piece of work. Okay. Monty, is everything okay? You haven't spoken since you got here. You're wasting your time, dear. Monty doesn't speak. He doesn't speak. Correct. Monty prefers to leave all the talking to me. Isn't that right, darling? Yeah, that's a very world-weary look on his face. Okay. I'm leaving the missing woman until last because I think they're going to get fed up with us. So, train. My husband and I are going on holiday to London. Monty doesn't like flying, so we're taking the train. Okay. In that case, this train must be heading west towards the UK. Because, yeah, we wouldn't be heading east if they were going to London. Okay. We're going on holiday to London. Those poses. Okay, movements. Vida, did you by any chance get a glass of wine in the lounge car earlier? What's it to you if I had a glass of wine? Can't have a drink without being under surveillance? I'm sorry, I was just curious. Could have said that we have suspicions about the bartender and just want to confirm that you did. If you must know, yes, I ordered a glass of white wine, the finest Chardonnay they had on offer. That dreadful bug-eyed bartender tried to offer me some other swill, but I simply won't drink anything else. Monty is very wary of this woman. Okay. Yes, I had a glass of white wine. Right, okay, so on to the pressing subject. I already told the young lady, Monty and I haven't seen, or haven't any idea what she's talking about. He's looking straight at us, he knows. Do you remember seeing Emma earlier? Oh, is that Emma? Oh, the time she so rudely interrupted our lunch to interrogate us with nonsensical questions? No, I can't say I do. But, oh, do you disagree? Are you calling me a liar, young lady? No, ma'am, I'm sorry. Alright, dear. It isn't your fault you weren't taught me manners as a child. I forgive you. I want to slap this woman. Ignore Emma. Okay. We have no idea what she's talking about. Okay. Right. Right, okay. I'm doing that thing again that she's doing. Right, how do you think Venna knows what Monty is thinking? Maybe we could ask a little more about him. Okay. If he doesn't speak, then how do I know what he's thinking? Yeah, when you've been in a relationship as long as us two, you don't need words to understand each other. Yeah, there is a point to that. I can certainly say so. Monty and I are a team. Perhaps someday you'll learn what it means to be truly in love like the two of us. What's his reaction? I wonder how much her idea of true love involves expensive jewellery. Monty, what do you do for a living? He's looking away. It's none of your business how my husband makes his money. Ignore him, Monty. Doesn't Monty look a little bit sad to you? Yes, he does. Or at least he looks very tired. I'd be tired too if I was married to her. Yes. Okay. This woman seems like a real piece of work. Poor Monty looks exhausted. Okay, alright, that's enough. It's getting late. Monty and I need to get ready for bed. Did we answer your questions to your satisfaction? Will you leave us alone now? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Miss Vader. Oh, quite welcome. It's not often I'm this generous with my time, you know. You should feel lucky. Oh, we do, Miss Vader. Very lucky indeed. And the look on her face says everything. Yeah, don't be snarky now. But I'm becoming of a young lady like yourself. And both of you, out! That look, bloody heck. Right. I don't know about you, but I think I'm starting to get a headache now. Yeah, from her. You're right, Emma. Sorry we didn't get much information. It's okay, Beard. We didn't leave completely empty-handed, right? Yeah, the ring. Let's go talk to Professor Martin before it gets too late. If nothing else, he can at least help us translate the engraving. But let's not mention anything about the missing woman. I don't want to burden him with it too. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like he's seemed a bit tired lately. We should try not to disturb him for too long. So the professor is tired as well. That's certainly suggesting something. Right, new note added. So Monty and Vida. Right. Vida's husband, travelling in one of the most expensive cabins on the train. According to Emma, Vida and Monty gave her and the missing woman a funny look earlier. Emma thinks they recognise the missing woman, but like everyone else, Vida's saying she has no idea what Emma's talking about. Monty's a bit of a mystery. According to Vida, he doesn't speak at all. When we asked what he did for a living, Vida shut us down. I wonder what his story is. Okay, Monty's wife, she's travelling in one of the most expensive cabins on the train. For a moment I thought they said one of the most expensive cabins on Earth. According to Emma, Vida and Monty gave her and the missing woman a funny look. Okay, that's all the same. She's a kind of a piece of work. Vain, elitist, likes flaunting her wealth and belittling people. I wonder how Monty ended up with someone like her. She was probably good at hiding it when they were dating. And it's once they were married, it all just flooded out, and he was like, now I've got to put up with this. She's confirmed to us that she got a glass of wine, Chardonnay from the lounge car. That all checks out with the bartender's story. Okay. Right. I so think. Professor Martin, after everything we've been through today, I think it'd be nice to see a friendly face for a change. Yes. The redeem hasn't come through. That's complete, yep. Thank you. Yeah. Right, the redeem didn't come through for some reason, so let me just get that to actually prompt it manually. Where are they? Just a minute. Yes, it's this one.
Ah, yes. Now, once again, Holly blesses little interface leads, and I had this understanding.
Move it, boy!
Yeah, hopefully that's loud enough to be able to hear, but yeah, I'll double check what the volumes are like on the VOD, and then I'll muck around with things, hopefully make things a bit louder for next time. But yeah, okay. I hope this keeps Emma hope this helps Emma feel better. She'd never admit it, but I can tell she's pretty upset. Yeah. Yeah, move it, boy. I have moved. Yes, I have. Right. Okay. So notes, we've checked everything there. So go to Martin's cabin. Yeah, hopefully it will, as I said earlier, hopefully it'll open up so that we've got lots of different places that we can select to go to. Okay, some of the cabins, the lights are already off. Yes, who is it? Just us two. Wow, he's got a huge cabin. Hang on a minute. The cabin that Veda and Monty were in was one of the most expensive, but it was tiny compared to this. Oh. All this talking's getting me parched. Well, oh, Emma Beard. Come in, I haven't seen you both all day. How are you doing? We're good, how about you? Have you been enjoying the ride? Yes, I've settled in quite comfortably. This has given me a chance to catch up on some reading, and the time to grade some papers for my other classes. Why don't we both have a seat? We haven't had much time to talk these past few days. I'd love to hear your thoughts about it. Sure, come on, Beard. Yeah, sure. I guess the ring can wait a bit. Ooh. He has no back to his chair. So, what did the two of you think of our trip? Did you have a nice time? It was wonderful. Vendrick is so beautiful. The natural landscape is unlike anything I've seen before. I'm glad you think so. Very proud of his own country. I've always felt my country's natural beauty was among its greatest strengths. And you, Bid, what did you think of our time in Vendrica? Oh, yeah, I agree. It was beautiful. And those hot dogs were unreal. Ah, yes. Well, I hope you know I'm expecting great term papers from both of you. This trip was more than just a vacation, bad answer. You can count on us, Professor. I've already begun drafting my paper, and I'm sure Beard has as well. Haha, yeah. Professor, can I ask you something about that? It's for my paper. Yes, of course. What would you like to know? Before our trip, you emphasised a bit the importance of the Vendrican Revolution. But when we visited the Vendrican History Museum, there was barely any material about it on display at all. It's true that some 40 years ago, the country we now call Vendrica was split in two, with the west side gaining its independence as Vendrica, and the east side, now called Ganbrica, remaining under military occupation, correct? Yes, that is correct. This period of Vendrican history seems so critical. Shouldn't it have been more of a focus of the exhibit? A very astute question, and a very complicated one, by the look on his face. Truth be told, I hope one of you might have noticed, I hope that one of you might have noticed this peculiarity. I certainly didn't. Well, my character certainly didn't, sorry. For all of Vendrica's virtues, the reality is that my country has something of a troubled past of which the revolution was a part. I should know after all I was there. Did you participate in the revolution, Professor? Ooh, dangerous question. Well, I was about your age at the time it took place, so it was hard not to get swept up in all of the activity. And going by the age, I would imagine that the boy or the guy and Emma are. I think they're probably around about 18, 19, so definitely would have been of an age to go join the army, almost the expected age. The revolution's goals were admirable. We wish to be free from the occupation that plagued us for centuries. There's always problems, though, isn't there? And regrettably, the only way that point could be heard was through violent insurrection. Our occupiers' military force was strong, but so too was the will of my people. Eventually, to stop the violence, both parties agreed to compromise. Though it's the compromise that I feel was my country's biggest mistake. In the years since the country was split in two, Vendrica has prospered, quality of life is better than it ever has been, the citizens live well and are happy, but the same cannot be said of Gambrica. In the intervening years, Gambrica has become a desolate place. Not only does it remain under occupation, but violence and poverty are the norm for its people. The compromise was never supposed to be the end. Gambrica's independence was always intended to come close behind, but the truth is, in pursuit of peace and independence, Vendrica abandoned Gambrica, which has probably made tempers between the two nations very, very strained. And to this day, the prevailing viewpoint of the subject is to look the other way. Yeah, it's a common thing. No, it's very believable, unfortunately, I have to say. Of course, not all Vendricans chose to live in ignorance. In recent years, many of the country's leaders have worked to make Vendrica a welcoming place for Gambrican refugees. But not everyone would be as accepting. Among them is Senator Gordon, my old friend, who is the guy we're off to visit, I think. Oh yeah, it was Senator Gordon who invited you back to Vendrica to visit, right? This trip wouldn't have happened without him. That is correct. I hadn't seen him for some 40 years. This whole trip has been quite nostalgic for me, I must admit. You know, I've been wondering, why did you move to America? Well, as much as I do love my home country, my passion has always been for English literature as well as teaching. After finishing my undergraduate degree, I promptly moved to London to continue my studies. I eventually accepted a teaching position at the University of London and was later offered further opportunities in America. Next thing I knew, I'd been away from home nearly 40 years. My, how time flies. Yes, time does start to fly as you get older. Anyway, since I've been gone, I've of course kept up with the political situation in my home country. I thought it would be illuminating for you both to see it firsthand. Prosperity often comes at a price, and for Vendrica that price was Gambrica. Never forget, it is our responsibility not to turn a blind eye to the plight of our neighbours, even if doing so is the path of least resistance. I'm thankful that leaders like Senator Gordon have worked tirelessly to welcome Gambrican refugees to Vendrica with open arms. Damn, this is getting really, really political. I was not expecting this. And I dream of a day that reunification in our countries can be realised. Sounds like a nice idea, but I don't think that's going to happen in this game. Well, the political situation in Vendrica is more complicated than I thought. Of course, Emma picked up on it right away. She's so much more perceptive than I am. It's no wonder Martin likes her so much. Meanwhile, all I can think to say is how much I like those stupid hot dogs. I'm such an idiot. By the way, I wanted to ask, is this a photo album on the table, Professor? Oh, a conveniently placed photo album. Oh yes, I was just looking through it earlier. Reminiscing. Most of the photos are from when I was a student in Vendrica. I suppose I was right around your age. Mind if we take a look? Not at all, though these photos are so old I wonder if you'll even recognise me. He's the one in the middle. It's the hair. Can you tell which one is him? Yeah, it's the hair that does it for me. It's got to be him, right? Well, don't tell me. It's you, Professor, in the middle. Very perceptive, Emma. Yes, that's me. You don't look much different. Your hair is a little messier now. I'm glad I got that right. I mean, that guy's got a downturned nose, which would have been obvious, and that one's got a much more pointed nose. I can see the difference in the eyebrows there, but I can't remember what the Professor's was because I wasn't looking at that. Damn, she beat me to it. Who are the other two people in the photo? Is one of them going to be Gordon? On the left, Senator Gordon, yep. Though back then he was just a political science student. And next to me on the right is our old friend Mayer, another literature student, who is also going to be making an appearance in this game, I believe. He's going to be involved in this somehow. Did you visit Mayer on the trip as well? In a sense, yes. Oh. I didn't anticipate that. Mayer was killed about a year after this photo was taken during an uprising. Oh, and he visited the friend's grave. Am I so sorry? That's alright. It's in the past now. I was able to visit his grave to pay my respects. He was a great friend, and I'm glad I knew him when I did. Unless he could, maybe his death was faked somehow. I'm overthinking things. Oh. Sorry about that. As I said, as much as the revolution was necessary for our country's freedom, it was not without sacrifices. It is of course important to fight for ideals, but in practice revolution is a violent business. Yeah, just look at the French Revolution. And I pray that none of my students will ever have to experience anything like it. Well, I think that's unlikely in this game, but I think there's going to be some nasty things happening during the course of this game. Long thoughts. Damn, Martin's really been through a lot, hasn't he? Well, it's getting rather late. I'm going to get ready for bed. Thank you for talking with me, you two. I hope the conversation was illuminating. Thanks, Professor. Have a good night. Wait, Emma, we had something you wanted to show Professor, right? Oh, that's right. I almost completely forgot. What's this? You have something to show me? Oh, we have more notes. Ah, right. So that's all the bits we've read previously. Right, Gambrica's not fed well since the end of the revolution, according to Martin. Most of its people live in poverty, and the fighting hasn't stopped, making it a very dangerous place to live. Okay. And the revolution, yep, this bit's all new. According to Martin, the split between Vendrica and Gambrica was a compromise made between the revolutionaries and the occupiers. It was only a partial victory, and in the years since, Vendrica has essentially abandoned Gambrica. Sorry. Meaning the latter country has become a desolate and dangerous place while the former has thrived. Okay. Right, okay. Show the ring. So we found this ring on the train. There's an engraving on it, but we think it's Vendrican. No, you think it's Vendrican. We haven't got a clue. So we're not sure what it says. Would you be able to translate it? The ring, should I look at it? And another unique piece of artwork specifically for the ring. Well, you're right, this is definitely Vendrican, though the style of the engraving suggests an Eastern influence. Eastern being Gambrica. If I had to guess, I'd say the ring comes from Gambrica. The engraving says, "To my beloved AK." Otto. Otto gave that to the woman, AK. Whatever her name was. To my beloved AK. And the title of this game is Farewell, My Beloved. Didn't Emma say the woman she met had a name that began with A? As if we found this on the train. It appears to be a wedding, quite a devastating thing to lose. Yeah, we've been trying to find who it belongs to. That's a lie. Well, whoever is this ring's owner, they can't have gone far. You'll have plenty of time to search for them tomorrow. Can I have the ring back, Professor? Oh, yes, of course. Right, so we've still got the ring. So a note. Right, the ring. So yeah, that's what we've done already. Martin translated the description for us. It reads, "To my beloved AK." Emma did the woman say the missing woman's name began with an A, so I suppose it's possible the ring belongs to her. Or belongs to her. Okay. Thank you for the translation, Professor. Of course, it's been quite some time since I've read Vendrican writing. Reminds me of my childhood. We won't take up any more of your time, Professor. Thanks again. Nothing of it. Good night, you two. Good night, Professor. How about we go back to your cabin for a bit? I want to talk about what we've found so far today. Sure. Right. Man, I'm exhausted. So much has happened today, I can hardly keep track of it in my head. I just naturally do this, and I'm looking at her doing the exact same thing. Oh, God. I can hardly keep track of all of it in my head. Tell me about it. Maybe we should go over everything found out today to see where we're at. Good idea. Oh, I know. How about I quiz you? Oh. Right. Quiz me? What do you mean? Yeah, why not? I want to see if you've really been paying attention. Oh, yeah, she is a minx. Yeah, I mean, do I have to? Oh, come on. It'll be fun. Just let me know when you're ready. It's fine if you want to relax a bit before we get to it, though. Okay, notes. Right. Okay, we've got these as well now. Interesting, we've got the ring before these. So Maya, old friend of Martin's from his college days, was killed in a skirmish during the Vendrican Revolution. Both him and Martin were students. I do have a feeling he's going to be coming back, though. I just feel that having a character like that that's been killed off and then just leave it at that feels like a missed opportunity to have a twist. But it would be refreshing to see that it doesn't go anywhere. Right, so Gordon. Right, old friend of Martin's and a current Vendrican senator. It's because of his name that the study trip happened in the first place. According to Martin, one of Gordon's goals as a senator is to improve conditions for Gandrican immigrants in Vendrica and to work towards reunification of the two countries. And Martin, yep, we've got some more. Martin opened up to us about his past. He was a college student during the Vendrican Revolution. One of his friends, Maya, lost his life in the conflict. Based on what Emma has told me, Martin is a very private person and doesn't talk about himself or his past. I'm not surprised given how difficult it must have been for him in those days. Still, I wonder if he is or was ever married, or if he has any kids. My guess is no. He seemed like a bit of a loner to me. Yeah. Okay. Right. Well, this sure wasn't how I expected spending this train ride, but I have to admit, investigating a mystery with Emma has been a lot of fun. I know I should be thinking about my term paper, but... Right. Hey. You're going to quiz me, huh? She really enjoys playing teacher, doesn't she? Well, alright, I'll humour her if it makes her happy. Okay. Right, let's check up on her first. Hey, is everything alright? Eh? Oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about Martha. Martha, that name hasn't been mentioned yet. Martha, who's that? My puppy, I haven't mentioned her. Oh, good. I haven't been back to my parents' place in a while. I miss her. Do you have any pets, Beard? Well, we had a turtle when I was a kid. His name was Buddy. Oh, what was his name? My parents let me name him, and I named him Tom. Oh, he was my buddy. Sorry, I misread that. I named him Tom. Tom the turtle. Laugh all you want. Tom and I had something special. You wouldn't get it. Oh, good. Okay. Right, the term paper. Still looking for ideas, huh? Try not to stress out about it too much. Something will come up. It'll come to you. It always does. Yeah, I'm certain it's going to be the investigation here. Okay, right, let's have a look around the room. That's a boombox. Do you want to listen to something with the boombox? Maybe. Well, I don't have any tapes or CDs with me, do you? Oh, no, I guess I don't. Oh, does this thing connect to the radio too? We should try listening to it. Maybe we can pick up something in some interesting local stations. It's a boombox. Okay. Oh, right, okay. Let's have a listen. I was not expecting this. Tune takes me back to my youth when I first heard them on the new Blue Thistle exam. Oh, God. Okay. Now that is a reference. The new Blue Thistle exam. I can't remember exactly what it was, whether it was a group or a TV show or something, but there was something called the Old Grey Whistle Test. And I'm certain that's a reference to that. That's history right there. Sadly, our time tonight's come to an end. I got one more tune for you before we sign off. Dig this. This is a groovy number by the High Windows called Now's Not the Time from their 1971 album Lady Killer. Underrated record. Have a great night, all you cats and dogs. This has been The Watchman, and you're listening to 102.5 The Croak. Now's not the time. Also, we've actually got the music playing. Okay. It's a pretty nice song. Sounds like something my dad would listen to. I don't actually know when this is set. Honestly, don't know when this is set. It's clearly set with a whole load of fictional stuff, but guess I can whenever I feel ready for it. Okay. Right. Am I ready? Yeah, bring it on. Okay. Alright, let's start at the beginning. I met a woman in the observation car this morning. We shared a drink in the lounge, then agreed to meet for lunch, but when I tried to find her a few hours later, she was missing, and everyone I spoke to acted like she never existed in the first place. One thing I just thought, we haven't checked the observation car at the very back to see if there's any evidence there, because if, say, she was shoved off the back, there might have been something left behind. There might not have been, but until we check, we won't know. Didn't exist in the first place, so I came to you for help. We decided we'd try to find her and went to the lounge car to look for clues. The first thing we did was run into Detective Daltrey. Right, that was a surprise. Yeah, he's continuing his investigation from last night, the murder at the hotel. Do you remember what he said was the name of the victim? Yeah, it was Otto. Yeah, Otto Keller. Yep, that's right. The man who was killed at the hotel was a Gambrican immigrant named Otto Keller. Apparently, there was some connection between him and this train. That isn't even the craziest part. It turns out Otto Keller was working as housekeeper for another man who was found dead earlier this morning, some shady lawyer named Edison Maxwell, who was alone at his dinner table with a knife in his back. Yeah, if he was at the dinner table, that would have been earlier in the evening than Otto, so whoever killed Maxwell was then at the hotel later, whether that was Otto or somebody else. But I have a feeling, my theory at the moment is that Otto was marrying the woman that Emma met, and somebody who's very much against the Gambricans didn't like it, maybe the woman's family, and decided to kill him off. Exactly how the lawyer was connected, maybe the lawyer was the one going through helping them with the legal aspects to actually he may have been the one who illegally got Otto into the country, which is why he was working as a housekeeper. That'd be easier to do, and so yeah, that would give them reason. Yeah, so the woman's family got rid of them, and maybe, yeah, I'm not sure why they were doing anything to her. I mean, I know there's the whole honour killings in some cultures, but it doesn't feel like that would be a thing for Vendrica. But we'll see. Gruesome. I wonder what all of this has to do with this train. It kind of scares me, honestly. What about you? What do you think about the detective's case? Yeah, the bullet they found at the scene is important, but I don't think it's as important as what Otto was doing. Now that you mention it, it's pretty freaky how this case seems to be following us. First our hotel, now our train. I sure hope it doesn't follow us onto our plane home too. At any rate, Daltrey doesn't seem to know anything about the missing woman. Excuse me. So we talk to the bartender next. Yeah, I don't like this guy. That creep was insistent that his experimental tea blend made me hallucinate the woman's existence. I thought I was going crazy. To be honest, Emma, you did go a little crazy. What with sneaking into someone else's room and all. That's not funny. I'm not proud of that, you know. And besides, you're skipping ahead. The bartender told us he only sold 3 drinks that morning, which was confirmed by the cash register's record. Do you remember what drinks he said were ordered? Yeah, 1 tea, 1 wine, 1 beer. Exactly. He said, I got a cup of tea, but only 1, and that I was by myself. He said a different woman got a glass of wine, which we later learned was Vida, and the detective Daltrey got a beer. So that's all 3 drinks accounted for, and none left for the missing woman to have had. It makes no sense. Anyway, speaking of Vida, I was certain that her and Monty saw me and the woman on our way to the lounge car earlier. After leaving the lounge car, I went back to the cabin to talk to them again, but they weren't there. And you decided to let yourself in. Correct, yes. Then you joined me and we searched the cabin for clues, which led us to a lost wedding ring. Can you recall exactly where we found it? Yeah, it was in the cushions of the... yeah, it was literally right there. Exactly, wedged between the cushions in the cabin's couch. I wonder how it got there. It had an engraving in Vendrican, so we thought we'd ask Martin to translate it for us, but before we could leave, Vida and Monty came back. I love the fact it's chosen to show, or they chose to show Monty's tired-looking face. Yeah, I've so many thoughts about a conversation with them, I don't even know where to start. But what did you think? Did anything in our conversation with them strike you as interesting or noteworthy? Everything. Yeah, I mean, all of it. I wonder why Monty told Vida he invited us into their cabin. Yeah, it's almost like he was covering him. We'd have been in big trouble if he didn't. I really want to know more about him. He seems so mysterious. Vida wouldn't even let us know what he does for a living. I wonder whether he doesn't speak because whenever he does, she talks back to him or talks over him. So he's given up talking to her. And it's turned into a whole thing of he never speaks. Because that would be a form of bullying. And it would certainly explain his tired face that he has to put up with this woman that he's stuck with. Because they might not have divorce in Vendrica. At any rate, Vida denied ever seeing the woman. As expected, she kicked us out and that was that. But we don't know whether Monty remembers. And then finally we talked to Professor Martin. He told us all about Vendrica's complicated political history, how the East and West are split during the Revolution, and how Vendrica has prospered while their neighbours in Ganbrica suffer. He also showed us an old picture of him and his friends from his college days, so it's hard to believe he was our age once. He was also pictured, well, he was pictured with two of his friends. Do you remember the name of the one on the right? That was Mayer. Yeah, because Martin's in the middle, Gordon's the one who became the senator, and Mayer's on the right. Yeah, it was Mayer. He was apparently killed during the Revolution. Must have been so hard for Martin to lose his friend like that. Anyway, before we left, we had Martin translate the engraving on the ring for us. So for my last question, what were the initials on the ring? It said to my beloved what? AK. Oh god, this is... yes, it was AK. Yep, that was it. To my beloved AK. And she looks tired there. It's been a long day for her. So where does this leave us? Well, I know the woman's name begins with an A, so I suppose it's possible she's the AK written on this ring. Can you remember if she was wearing a wedding ring when you met? Probably not. No, I don't remember. But if we operate under the assumption that this is her ring, that means at some point she lost it in Vader and Monty's cabin. Or they found it and tried to hide it there. I definitely got a sense that Vida was hiding something from us, and I wouldn't put it past someone like her to lie. We still don't have much to go on, though. At this point, the ring is our only clue. Yeah, but at least it's something, right? Dude, give me the option to give her a hug. She needs one. You know, for a minute there, I really thought I was going crazy. I thought maybe that creepy bartender was right and it was just a vivid dream. If I'm being honest, I'm still not entirely sure what to believe, but... well, that ring gives me some hope at least. It may turn out this was all a waste of time, but as long as there's a small chance she's real, I don't want to stop searching until I'm sure she's okay. No, I don't think she's okay at all. Thank you for helping me today. I'm so sorry I dragged you into this. I understand if you don't want to pursue it any further. You should really be using your time to plan your term paper. I know I shouldn't distract you anymore, so I think I'll... first thing tomorrow morning, we should try to find the other 3 witnesses. You said there was an old man and 2 men in polos that should have seen you and this woman together, right? So, yeah, the bartender mentioned the old man, which wasn't Professor Martin, and then there's 2 guys. Oh, that hopeful look in her face. They put a lot of effort into the facial expressions for the animation, so I do like that detail. Yes, that's right. The bartender confirmed to me that they were there, so I think we're bound to run into them at some point. We should keep an eye on Vida and Monty too, like you said. If that is her in, then those two must know more than they're letting on. For now, though, I think we should get some sleep. I have a feeling tomorrow is going to be a long day, so we'll want to be nice and well rested. Does that sound good? Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, she's falling for him. It's so funny. You know, you've really changed a lot since we first met. Have I? I know it's only been a few years, but you've really grown up in that time, you know? To think you were just barely out of high school when I started tutoring you at the writing centre. Oh no, anything but this. Come on, will you stop? You're barely a year older than me. I know. You just always seemed like a baby to me back then. Please, make it stop. I'm sorry, that probably sounds so patronising. My point is just, it's been a long time since then, and well, I don't know, you've just come a long way, you know? I guess, it doesn't really feel like it though. I don't think Martin thinks that highly of me, if I'm honest. What makes you say that? I don't know, I just don't think I've impressed him at all, not like you. I won't worry about it. He just hasn't known you long enough. He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. I know he can be pretty unforgiving, but I truly believe he's the best teacher I've ever had. I want you to learn so much from him as I have. I just know that your term paper is going to blow him away. Really, I believe in you. Thanks, Emma. I'll see you in the morning. Bright and early. You don't have a moment to lose. She's waiting for us to find her after all. Good night. Right, am I going to get a chance to save before we move on to the next day? He hasn't had time to see in you what I do. What do you see in me, Emma? She's got a thing for him. She acts like she's my mum. So proud of her little student, it's humiliating. What am I even doing? How did I let Emma talk me into this? I'm completely out of my depth. Martin can see right through me. He can tell I'm nothing like her. Everything comes so easily to her, never a problem she can't solve. She faces everything with that same confident, cheery attitude. And you're falling for her as well. It's so annoying. To my beloved AK. Emma, I won't let you down. Clear chapter 2. Okay, so we're going to have to see the intro to chapter 3 before I can say. Yeah, because I'm going to be looking to finish up fairly soon. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Oh, I figured Emma would have woken me up by now. Is that her? Are you awake? Speak of the devil. Yeah, come in. We have a problem. Oh no. Whoa, slow down. What's going on? It's the ring. It's gone missing. It's missing. It's missing. Yes, I put it on my bedside table right before I went to sleep, but when I woke up, it was gone. Are you sure you didn't drop it? Could it have fallen on the floor? I thought so too, but I've been looking all over my cabin for almost an hour. I swear it. It's like that. I thought she was getting up early. Oh, what are we going to do? That was our only evidence. We have nothing to go on now. No, we don't. We've got those, we know what was written on it, and we still have the 3 people to find to talk to. Let's not panic. We can still continue investigating without the ring. Maybe you're right. It's just so frustrating. How could I have lost it? I think Vida or Monty came and got it. Although, oh no, the bartender. The bartender came and got it. That's my theory now. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I'm fairly certain Vader knows exactly what's going on there, or unless it's Monty. Oh, this is difficult. How could I have lost it? Well, no, you didn't lose it. Somebody snuck into your room and took it. This is really weird. Emma wouldn't be so cursed to lose something as important as that ring. Is it possible somebody took it while she was sleeping? Who even knew she had it other than Martin and Vida and Monty. Let's not worry about it right now. We only have 2 days left to investigate, so we need to cover as much ground as we can. You're right. I'm sorry. We need to focus. Where do you think we should start today? Good question. Well, we still have 3 potential witnesses to question, the 2 guys in polos and the old man. You said they were with you in the lounge car about this time yesterday, so maybe we'll find one of them there now. We should talk to Vida and Monty again soon. I'm not exactly sure what else we can ask them, but we know they must be hiding something, right? Okay, I'll let you decide what we do first. How about this? If we ever aren't sure what to do next, we can come back here and talk it over. Okay, I have a feeling today's going to be a busy day, so don't feel bad if you need to take a break for a little while. Okay, let's get moving. Right. Okay, final notes. The ring. Right, the ring disappeared from Emma's cabin, and the night after we found it, what could have happened to it? Right, okay. Right, let's just do a quick run through the final things. Just don't understand how I could have lost it. I swear it was on my nightstand when I went to sleep. Do you think it's possible someone might have stolen it while you were sleeping? That's a scary thought. I feel like I would have noticed if anyone came into my room, though. I'm not as heavy a sleeper as you are. Give me a break. Either way, we may not have it anymore, but at least we know what it said. To my beloved AK. I'm pretty certain it was hers, so I'm glad. It seems to me we have 2 options. Either go to the lounge car or talk to Vida and Monty again. I'm up for either, so I'll leave it up to you. Right, okay. Right. With that, yeah, that has saved. We're almost exactly 3 hours in, and that will finish us for this evening back. Yeah, it's been a while since I. Let's go to the title screen. So yeah, it's been a while since I have streamed. Yeah, it's nice to get back into it, and nice to see a whole lot of people jumping straight in. Yeah. Oh, and I've just realised what this is. This is the view from the back of the train. Right, yeah, it has been good to get back here. So actually, let's just switch over to this view here, because I'm going to check to see who is online, who we could potentially, who we could jump to. You know what? Let's drop in on old Doc. Yeah, I know he's going to be going for a while longer. So yeah, we're going to be raiding out to Doc. He's one of the people I've been playing games with recently online. I usually be on Wednesdays. There's another channel I'm on most Mondays, which is the Tabletop Shack. We've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 online on stream there. I think that's all the ones I'm usually with. So yeah, so the VODs for this, I'm going to try to get back into my same routine as before. So there's going to be 2 VODs from this video. One's going to be up on hopefully for Sunday, and then the next one for Monday. I don't know when I'll be streaming again, because I don't know if I'm going to manage doing 2 streams a week as I was before, but we shall see. Yeah, so I need to remember where the options are for controlling stuff. So, oh yeah, here it is. Where are you? Yeah, so I've just got to find. Where are you? Look, here we are. Yes, so I'm gonna jump over to Doc. He's currently playing. What's the game? Oh, yeah, because I keep going to I'm getting lost here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, because I've just opened up Doc to my other screen, so I can stick there, and yeah, I will be rating this. Sorry, I am tired. First time I streamed in a while, so yeah, the mystery that this game has got is quite something. There's quite a few different things going on here, so it's going to be very interesting to see where everything turns out. Like, is Professor Martin involved somehow? Is old Daltrey involved somehow? Because those 2 certainly do have some suspicious behaviour with them. I mean, Martin is the least suspicious, but that in itself makes me suspicious of him. But yeah, there's so many ways this could be going, and I'm very much looking forward to finding out exactly where. So Yeah, as I say, we're raiding Doc. Please stick around if you would like to join us with the raid. I'm hoping to get back to at least doing Fridays every week again. I'll put a schedule up to try and remind myself. And yeah, as I say, VODs will be up. I've got links below for everything there. My YouTube, where the VODs will be uploaded, because I do edit them. Not a huge amount of editing, but just enough to make them a little more interesting than just a completely unedited thing. I've got my Blue Sky down there. I have a Discord as well that's kind of dead, has been for a while. Depending on how things go, that might build up. But yeah, that finishes everything. So yeah, thank you to everyone who has been by. Thank you to all the new follows. That's I'm not going to expect that many on a regular basis at all. I mean, those are just the people who I've been playing with for a while. They all just came along on my first stream back. Now I'm rambling. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, so we're going to raid out to Doc. As I say, he's currently playing Arena Breakout Infinite, which I think it looks a little bit like Ready or Not. He's probably playing with... Yeah, he's playing with a couple of people who dropped by earlier. So, yeah. Oh, how did I finish these things? Right, so... yeah. Yeah, I never wrote a script for these finishes, did I? But anyway, just to get things over and done with, thank you to everyone who has been by. Thank you to everyone who's followed. Thank you for all the redeems that have started coming through. Those are hopefully going to be a bit more reliable for popping up on screen, but you never know. Yeah, hopefully I shall see you again soon. Saw my final screen. Totally out of habit. So yeah, hopefully see you again soon. Bye.